Hello everybody, this is Scarecrow, and we are back with Fire Emblem the Blazing Blade here on the Epilogue, 1 year later. So, here you are, Crow. Will you attend my Ascension ceremony? Hector and everyone else is coming. What? These clothes? I look silly, don't I? Well, you look very fancy, really. Formal dress is so stiff. I can't stand it. Everything's finally resolved. I'll succeed my father as Marcus Ferre. I don't know if I'm equal to the task, but I'm going to do my best for all the people who live here. Yeah, you seem like that kind of ruler. You're a good guy. Bro, you really have to go? No, I understand. I'm sure that you have things you must do. Thank you for supporting me in everything. Thank you for supporting me in everything. You're welcome. So, Crow, this is farewell. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't... This world wouldn't be here. You have my heartfelt gratitude. Bro. I'll see you again. It's a promise, my friend. Yeah, I'll see you again, Elwood. Actually, I don't even know if I will see you again. To be honest. Oh. That's it? That's the epilogue? Okay. I don't know why we needed a save point for that. You could have just put it after the credits. I mean, sure, whatever. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure that there's gonna be like the kind of deal where it tells you what everybody's been doing since the events of the story unfolded or whatever. So I'm assuming we'll get that after the credits scroll. So I guess once that happens and it stops back in, we'll take a look at what's there. I don't really want to read what everybody's doing, considering that like half the people I quit using halfway through the game, so like reading what 30 people are doing does not seem real interesting. But we can at least see what's going on with like my core group, see what they're up to. There's a localization staff, so there's probably not too much more left for the credits. There's a special thanks. Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't think the credits would be too long here. Very good. Okay, so what have we got? Okay, this is the stats for the different levels. You can tell which levels I went to the arena on. You can definitely tell. Some of those were twice as long as the other ones. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now we got what the people are doing. Really? I can't skip this text either? I didn't even use Marcus that much. Alright. Don't care. Lowen, Swift Knight. Lowen replaced Marcus as the most famed knight in all Faerie. His endless zeal served Faerie well throughout his life. Well, that's good. Became a renowned knight. Rebecca I used a lot in the early part of the game, but once we got Louise, she kind of got phased out. Rebecca returned to her father, then pledged service to House Faerie. She's formed a family, and yet still serves Faerie well. Oh, that's nice. Dorcas is another guy that we kind of quit using. Okay, he got medicine for his wife. What an ending. Bart, he was a real up-and-comer early on in the story, but he kind of got phased out as axe wielders just weren't as good. Didn't even end up promoting him. Oswin, impregnable knight. Vassal to Marcus Ostia, was a calm, reasonable voice in Lycia's ruling government. Well, that's good. We need someone like that around Hector. Matthew! Matthew continued his service as a spy for House Ostia. The memory of his beloved Layla lingers on in his heart. Yeah, that's something he's never going to be able to let go of. Sarah, the outspoken cleric. Sarah returned to Ostia. She spent much time tending to her own affairs. But lately, she's begun to enjoy her free time. Well, that's nice. Guy, my dude, mounted swordsman, what? Dude never rode a horse his entire time. Guy continued in his quest to be the finest swordsman of all Sakai. His form was so perfected that all called him the Saint of Swords. Well, why doesn't it say Saint of Swords up there? Why does it say Mounted Swordsman? Urk, studious mage. Urk returned to Etruria and was asked to succeed the retiring Lord Pent. He refused and devoted his life to the study of magic. Okay, yeah. That sounds like something he'd go for. Priscilla, we didn't use, except for like one battle, maybe two. I think I used her on the ship battle. Florina! After Lyn abdicated rule of Kalen, Florina returned to Ilia. She remained shy, but the shyness has made her strong within. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping she'd stick around with Lyn. But Lyn abdicated Kalen, huh? So what happened there? After Kalen was placed under Ostian rule, Kent became its steward. His dedication earned him the love of his people. Well, that's good. Glad something good turned out for him. Sane, the Green Lance. When Ostia took over the rule of Kalen, Sane resigned and became an independent knight. How does that work? How do you be an independent knight? His love of women is unchanged. Well, that makes sense. Will, archer without equal. Will remained a knight of Kalen even after Ostia took over. He became the commander of Ostia's Kalen Archer Division. Okay. That makes sense. Raven, Sublime Mercenary. Did not use him. I took him to like 2 battles. But his battle count is so low up there. He did beat 5 guys though. Good for him. Hey, Lucius! Lucius lived a modest life in a remote corner of Arafin. He built a small orphanage, where he now cares for helpless children. Well, that's nice. That's a good ending for Lucius. Kanas, Seeker of Wisdom. Kanas returned to his family in Ilia. Some years later, he and his wife died trying to stop a snowstorm. What? His child was raised by his old mother. Huh? That's out of left field, so he died. Okay. Dart took a grave wound protecting Fargus in a skirmish. He vanished at sea, but rumors claim he might be in Faerie. Oh. So Dart might have died too. Fiora flew many missions as the head of a mercenary company. Her donations saved many poor families in Ilia from destitution. Oh, that's wonderful. Good for her. Legault, the Hurricane. After the battle, Legault traveled the lands, looking for Black Fang refugees. He helped them to ease the pain of his own loss. Yeah, he did lose I guess a family in the Black Fang, really. Oh, Nils and Ninian. After these dragonkin bid farewell to the land of their birth, they returned to their new world. Meeting Elwood warmed the hearts of these ice dragons, with the hope that man and dragon could live in peace. Yeah, we can still hope for that. I'm still hoping that turns out okay. I do know that there's, like, characters in the other Fire Emblem games that are dragons. Like, isn't that what Corrin is in Smash Bros? The person's got, like, dragon powers. Heath, Wandering Knight. Heath moved to Ilia and became a mercenary knight of some fame. He fought not for country, but for people in need. Well, good for you, Heath. Wrath, Wolf of Sakai. Wrath returned to his tribe in Sakai. I thought they got wiped out. His deeds earned him warm greetings from his father, the famed Silver Wolf. Oh. Okay, so I guess his clan was okay? I thought they got wiped out. Hawkeye, Desert Guardian. Hawkeye returned to Nabata and lived peacefully in Arcadia with his daughter. He had a daughter? Whom he trains to be the guardian of the desert. Okay. Oh, wait a second! I remember in the desert level, there was a girl in the house. I guess that was his daughter. Oh, Pent and Louise. When Athos died, Pent took over his research. To focus on his studies, Pent resigned as Mage General of Etruria. This action set the palace in an uproar, but Pent and Louise endured. Oh, that's great. I'm glad things turned out well for them. They were real nice. Carol, Saint of Swords. Why is he the Saint of Swords? Once Carol was known as the Sword Demon, now he bears a new name. What prompted this change, he will not say. Great. Completely non sequitur. Nino! At Elwood's invitation, she started a quiet life in a small village in Faerie. He plans to return to Bern to visit a certain cemetery. Jafar, the Angel of Death. Jafar vanished in the final moments of the last battle. He still avoids the bounty hunters who seek out the famed Angel of Death. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I could have just let him die, I guess, but, you know, whatever. Vida, the Flying Fang. Some rumors say that Vida died at the hands of Bern's forces. Others say she now serves Bern's Prince Zephiel. Interesting. Why is the record split on that? Renault, the burdened bishop. No one knew the old him. No one knows what became of him. He vanished as though he never existed. What? Who is that guy? Archsage Athos. Athos died in a foreign land. Those who saw his face said he seemed as though he had at last found true peace. Merlinus! Merlinus opened a shop in Ostia, but it was forced to close. He plans on reopening with some aid from Lord Elwood himself. That's good. I'm glad Elwood's giving us some help. Ooh, Lynn! Lynn entrusted Kaylin's rule to Ostia and returned to the plains of her birth. Oh, I guess after her grandfather died, she probably wasn't about the royal life. She often thinks fondly on the people of Kaylin. Hector, General of Ostia. Hector returned to Ostia and became her Marquis. His bond of friendship with Elwood remained eternally strong. That's right, those dudes are bros for life. Oh, here's our guy, Elwood, Knight of Lycia. Elwood succeeded his father as the Marquis of Faerie. His sincerity and his clear guidance made him his father's equal in all eyes. Very good. Good ending for him. Oh, Crow, famed genius. That's me. I'm a genius. The game said so. The tactician vanished after the final battle. Bern, Lycia, and Etruria all sought those famed skills, but none ever found the tactician. That's because he showed up years later to help out Elwood's son, Roy. Oh, we've actually got another cutscene. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Oh! Old Hector! Thanks for coming, Elwood. Hector, long time no see. First time since my brother's funeral. 15 years now. And look at us. We've both grown older, haven't we? Uh-huh. Time certainly does speed right by. My father's disappearance. His death. The fight with Nurgle. Those fire dragons. The memories are so vivid. It might have happened yesterday. Nurgle. What a black heart he was. I've had enough of battles like that. Is that your son over there? I've been wanting to introduce you, but there's been no chance. Roy! Come here. Hey, little Roy. Did you need something, Father? Say hello to Marcus Ostia. Yes, sir. A pleasure to meet you, Lord Hector. My name is Roy. Roy, is it? Nice to meet you, lad. Well, I guess that means I should introduce my daughter. My daughter, then. Lilina. What? Are you being shy? You don't have to be nervous. This is your father's old friend. And his son. Yep, she's real shy. Actually, she kind of reminds me of Florina. Hello, Lilina. This is Roy. He's the same age as you.
Nice to meet you. Lilina, let's be friends. We could play over there.
It's okay. Go on.
Ah.
What a cute child. Good thing she took after her mother. Yeah, I knew it had to be her mother. It was definitely going to be Hector. What? She looks just like me, doesn't she? Got your hair. You're a sarcastic one, Marcus Ostia. Come on, now you're the one putting on airs. Marcus Ferre. The only thing older about you is your appearance. Don't tell me you still behave like that even now that you're the Marcus. I'm always on top of my duties as Marcus. But when I'm around you, I want to relax, so please. Hector. By the way, I heard that the king of Bern died. It was fairly sudden, too. I can't be certain, but according to one of our spies, he was killed in an assassination attempt on Prince Zephiel. Another one. The prince? I trust he was unharmed. It's a strange tale. At first, I'd heard that the prince was killed. Then new information came 3 days later saying that it was the king who had died. You remember Archsage Athos' prediction? Why am I saying Archsage Athos now? Is something happening in Bern? I don't know.
Father! Can I show Roy my pony?
Yes, go ahead. Be careful. Oh, that's a nice little CG too.
Okay.
I'm glad that they're friends. It does remind me of the support conversation they had about, for the sake of our children's futures, I'll stop anything that may happen. I'll sacrifice my life to make it so. Once again, Lycia brings hope. If that turns out to be wrong, no, it must happen. That reminds me of the support conversation that I saw between between Elwood and Hector, where they're like, Hector's like, your kid's not gonna steal my daughter away. That was a funny one.
For what reason have you awakened a demon, dragon?
Who are you? Dragon. Oh, okay. Zephiel's looking real serious and evil now. So, I guess things didn't get any better for that family, huh? Definitely looks pretty bad. Okay, well there we go. There's the epilogue. Got to see all these little bits, learned what happened with the characters, and get a bit of what happens to set up the next game. Well, the next game chronologically. I guess technically, the other game came out first. But that's where we're going to end this video for today. So if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. My name's Scarecrow. This has been Fire Emblem, The Blazing Blade. We made it all the way to the end. That was a pretty fun game to get through. Not too bad at all. Oh, we got some extras here now. B rank? Okay, sure. Sounds good. Probably could have beat some of the levels faster if I hadn't tried to use the arena. Oh yeah, there's... Wait a second. Oh, it's hard mode. Okay. There are hard modes of all the chapters, too. And then there's Hector's Tale, which I think mostly stays the same, but it's from Hector's point of view. And then there are a couple levels that are supposedly different. I don't know if that's worth messing with or not. But yeah, pretty good game overall. Really enjoyed myself in this. Had trouble in a couple fights, just a couple tactical blunders, but to be honest, it was actually pretty smooth sailing throughout the game. Didn't have too much trouble. I might come back and play another Fire Emblem game in the future. If you'd like to see me do that, please let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I might come back and I play The Binding Blade, the game with Roy, so we can get more of this story going on, or I might jump to one of the other Fire Emblem games and see what happens there. But that's where we're ending for today, so if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye-bye!